I may sound like I'm a bit miserable right now, but I've got a whole encyclopedia of knowledge up here and I'm happy to share it to help you. Anybody who knows anything about fitness will tell you that just because you look good, it doesn't necessarily mean that you are very, very fit. In fact, it can often be quite the opposite. I was fit. I was what I would consider to be very fit for a long, long time, but somewhere along my path, somewhere along the journey, I got a little bit lost and I went into pretty much what you would describe as maintenance only mode. I knew exactly how to maintain the exact physique that I had, and that's pretty much all I did for an entire year. At this time, I was stressed, I was depressed, I was training out of spite. I was forcing myself to wake up at 4 a.m. which made me feel pretty elite for a while until I realized this was not an optimal way to train. For me, for some people it might work, but for me, I wasn't getting good results out of it. I wasn't getting into the best shape of my life, which no matter where you are on your fitness journey, that's got to be the goal, hasn't it? To get into the best shape of your life. So let me tell you about a few things I'm doing, a few things I'm going to be changing this year to make sure that I get myself back on track. More importantly, to start feeling like myself again. And we're gonna start with this. I am gonna give my diet a complete overhaul, but I'm gonna do it manually. And what I mean by manually is, guys, I already have a diet plan that I have been sticking to consistently for the last 10 to 15 years. And yeah, at times I have manipulated that, but I am gonna absolutely overhaul that diet plan that has been working for me to a certain extent, but there needs to be some changes. Change number one, I am going to start eating a little bit more. I wouldn't call it a bulk necessarily. I don't want to bulk. I don't really believe in the whole like I'm bulking. I think it's just an excuse to be lazy, an excuse to eat what you want. I'm going to add about 300 to 500 calories on top of what I've been eating consistently now for about 10 years. I'm going to keep training hard and I'm going to see where it takes me. However, that is not the most important part of this overhaul. For about 3 years now, I have been getting this terrible chest pain, this terrifying chest pain, and I'll be honest, I assumed that it was years and years of abusing pre-workout finally catching up with me. I've been sat in the hospital in the middle of the night. I've been lying down on the floor at times, actually thinking I was having a heart attack. No exaggeration, I've never had a heart attack. Don't know what it feels like. I thought I was having it right there and then. Also been in situations where I've been walking in to teach group classes and I've had a tight pain in my chest and I'm thinking like, I can't exert myself here. I might end up dropping down in front of everybody. Genuinely terrifying stuff, guys, especially considering this time coincided with my wife being pregnant and then obviously my baby itself being born. Now, having consulted several doctors, several different types of doctors, I'm not a doctor expert, so I'm not going to go into details there, but I have been reassured this is a problem with my heart and it's actually to do with acid reflux. It's to do with the way that my body is breaking down my nutrition combined with excessive amounts of stress. Now, the stress was real, and I'm going to be honest, guys, the actual acid, the main source of the problem was due to the fact that I was eating a ridiculous amount of fruit having moved to Thailand. It's so cheap, it's so delicious, it's so refreshing, but evidently it's not good for me. So yeah, guys, I am 100% natural. I've never done drugs, don't smoke, drink once a year, if that. I've been following a healthy, considered diet for the last 10 to 15 years. I live a very healthy, fitness-based lifestyle, yet all of a sudden I've got this concerning health issue due to the excessive amounts of fruit that I've been eating. In recent times, I have been cutting down that fruit and I've also been eating additional carbohydrates in the interest of bulking up a little bit, and suddenly the pain has gone. I've not felt it for a good few weeks now. I'm feeling good, I'm feeling positive, so that is one stress that I hope is behind me. So the next big change that I'm looking at, guys, is going to be smarter programming, the focus being sufficient recovery. I love training. I want to go to the gym every single day, but I shouldn't. I've been guilty of overtraining at numerous times over the years. In this last year or so, when I've been feeling depressed, the training is the only thing in my life that I felt like I had true control over. So I trained every single day. I didn't give a fuck about the results. I honestly didn't care about the results. I just wanted to start my day doing something that I love, before my day deteriorated into doing something that I hated. Now, I'm not hating life quite as much at the moment, guys, so I am gonna reprogram. I'm looking at 4 to 5 lifting days because I think you need to be flexible. And on the other days, I'm going to be focusing on mobility work, stretching, light cardio, you know, just being active, not wasting a day. And then eventually, when everything catches up with me, which sometimes it doesn't, I've been through this many times down the years, you know you're going to take a day or 2 days off and you'll be fine and you'll be good to go again. Okay, last but not least, guys, I want to get my mindset right. As I have already mentioned, guys, I used to absolutely love my training. Like, I used to look forward to it every single day, but in the last year or so, it's become a little bit more like an abusive relationship that you're kind of stuck in. You can't get out of it. I'm the one doing the abusing. The gym is the one being abused. And to be honest, it's not really been like a healthy relationship. It's just been me going in there, if anything, to punish myself. I also wasn't sleeping, guys. I've never had insomnia before, but there were times where I'd watch my wife and my baby fall asleep. I'd pretend like I was going to sleep too. And then I'd just pick my phone up, start dicking around on the internet, wasting the night away. It'd get to like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'd start eating food in preparation for my 4 a.m. workout, as if 2 bananas and a protein shake. I'm gonna have 2 bananas and a protein shake at 3 a.m. Did not counter the complete lack of sleep. It just meant that I wasn't necessarily hungry when I rode to the gym in the snow, in the rain, in the cold, dark night, and wasted 2 hours of my morning training ineffectively at that time during the darkest period of my life. I mean, this isn't really to do with the gym, guys, but I was absolutely fucking miserable. I was arguing with people. I was completely shutting out other people. I was a miserable dickhead. The thing is, guys, I like being happy. I've always liked being happy, you know, center of the party. Come speak to me. I'm a social butterfly. I love everybody. So when something like this hits you, it hits you strong and it hits you hard and you don't know how to deal with it. So now I am trying to force myself more to be happy. Force myself to be happy sounds a little bit stupid. Focus on the positives. Be thankful for the things that I have in my life, for the people that I have in my life. Trying to relax more, trying to get on top of my sleep again, and trying to fucking enjoy my training again. Because I know that if I can get on top of that shit and I'm enjoying my training again, that is going to carry over into other aspects of my life, and generally I'm going to end up being happier all round. Guys, there is another video that not many people will watch, but if you're still watching up until this point, thank you very much. It means that I have made this video specifically for you. Please don't forget, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know your fitness outlook for the new year. What are your goals? Can I help you with your goals in any sort of way? I may sound like I'm a bit miserable right now, but I've got a whole encyclopedia of knowledge up here and I'm happy to share it to help you. Be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel. Have a great day, guys, and until the next one, bye bye.